everyone, I've got a new video, super late video tonight. Two actually. Well, this one is going to be on another Digimon deck. This will be on EmperorGreymon. This is more of a budget deck, as I don't have everything I need for it, but I'll work on it over time. So I'll just go over what I've got for now. For the eggs, it's for EmperorGreymon. This one gives your other ones that are above it the ability that if you have a tamer in play, it gives it an extra 100 or 1k. That's alright. So that's EmperorGreymon. And the next one is Greymon. This one, if it's above 6k, it will let you draw one. Let's start with the main guy. EmperorGreymon. Okay, so this one, when Digivolving, you get Blitz. This Digimon can attack when your opponent has one or more memory, so it can attack immediately when it's brought out. And then your turn, once per turn, when this Digimon is blocked, unsuspended, gain 1 memory for each Digivolution card this Digimon has with hybrid in its traits. Okay, so he's a fairly decent level 6, I think. Really, you'd want to be using Ancient Greymon, but he's expensive and I can't find him. Next up, we've got Flamemon. This guy has an on play. On play, reveal the top 4 cards of your deck. Add 1 card with hybrid in its traits. A Susanomon or a Takuya. Among them to your hand, place the remaining cards on the bottom of your deck in any order. Okay, so yeah, he's one of the searchers that you have in here. And he also has an inheritable. On deletion, you may play 1 Takuya from your hand without paying its memory cost. So typically I'd put the evolve the blocker onto this guy and then block with him. And then since that blocker would be deleted, you'd get his ability. Although I'd only do that if you have a Takuya in your hand. That's it for that Flamemon. We've got another one with another on-play ability. This one is reveal the top 3 of your deck. Add 1 Digimon card with hybrid in its traits from among them, or a red tamer card. Okay, so that's him. He doesn't have an inheritable ability, so you've got those 2 Flamemons. We've got another searcher. This is Bokumon. He is actually not a red card, but he can be played in anything that's hybrid-based. On play, reveal the top 5 cards of your deck, add 1 card with hybrid or 10 warriors in its traits, and then add a tamer card from among them to your hand. Place the remaining on the bottom of your deck in any order. Your turn. When one of your tamers digivolves, gain 2 memory. So that's kind of the whole point of this deck. You actually kind of use the tamers as level 3 Digimons and as Digi-Eggs as well, which is interesting. We've got a few more level 3s technically, but this is the last of the actual level 3s. On play, you may play 1 tamer card with an inheritable effect from your hand without paying its memory cost. And then when one of your Digimon with a tamer card and its Digivolution cards is deleted, you may play 1 tamer card from your trash without paying its memory cost. So that's it for him. Now, as I said, since one of the tamers kind of acts as more Digi-Eggs and more level 3s, we'll go over him. This is Takuya. So, like all tamers, he does have the security effect where you can immediately play him if he's checked. And then man, you may place 5 cards with hybrid in their traits from your trash under this tamer in any order to digivolve it into an EmperorGreymon in your hand for its digivolution cost, as if this tamer was a level 5 red Digimon. So that's cool. So we can also act as another level 5, but then his inheritable ability, this Digimon gets plus 2000 DP. While this Digimon has a 1000 DP or more, it gains security attack plus 1. Very cool. So, level 4s. This is a Goonimon. It's basically a vanilla besides the fact you can evolve it on top of a tamer. So, that's it for him. This is EmperorGreymon. Again, one of the Greymons that's technically not a Greymon. So you can evolve it. You can evolve it on a 3 for the cost of 3, or on another level 4 for the cost of 1, or you can evolve it on a tamer for the cost of 2. And then when digivolving, if a card with hybrid in its traits or a Takuya is in this Digimon's Digivolution card, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 4000 DP or less. Very nice. We've got 4 of the cost 1 to evolve blockers. Again, I typically like to put this on the Flamemon with the deletion effect. Ow. Level 5s. We've got 4 of this Aldamon. There is another Aldamon that I would be playing, but I can't find it. I know I had one at one point, but it's missing. So, who knows where that went. When one of your Digimon with a tamer in its Digivolution cards digivolves into this card from your hand, reduce the memory cost of the Digivolution by 2, and then when digivolving, this card with hybrid in its traits is in... If a card with hybrid in its traits is in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, this Digimon gets 4000 DP for the turn. Very cool. And then its inheritable ability. While this Digimon has hybrid or 10 words in its traits, it doesn't activate security effects on option cards it checks. Very cool. And then I also have 3 Voltramon. This just has the inheritable ability that it gives security attack plus 1. Very nice. Kind of a backup level 6 I decided to put in. I put in 2 Gallantmons. Now, technically, the inclusion of these guys means it's not budget exactly. They're like $10, $15 each, but that's about as expensive as this deck gets. So really, everything else is very cheap. It's just that. And it's just the Gallantmons you have to worry about. And then when digivolving, if you have a red tamer in play, which you will, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 6000 DP or less. And then when attacking, trash one of your opponent's security cards for each 10 cards in their trash. Very nice. We already went over Takuya. Another tamer I have is 3 of this guy, Hero. Start of your turn, if you have 2 memory or less, set your memory to 3. And then your turn, when you attack with a Digimon that has Gamamon in its name, that won't matter. Or it's a level 5 or higher, you may suspend this tamer to have one of your Digimon get plus 2000 DP for the turn. Very nice. And then, of course, it has the security effect where you can play it from your security if it's checked. 2 more tamers. This is Yoli. Study your turn. If you have a red Digimon in play, gain 1 memory. Very simple. Its other effect won't be used as you suspend it if you attack with a red Digimon that's multiple colored. There's none of that in here. I mainly have it in here because it is a tamer and it can give you an extra memory, which you will need. The final 3 cards are this Fire Drake Strike. Choose one of your opponent's Digimon. Choose one of your Digimon with hybrid and its traits, and delete one of your opponent's Digimon with DP less or equal to the chosen Digimon's DP. And at security, you may play one Takuya from your hand or trash without paying its memory cost. And that is it for EmperorGreymon. I was gonna do another video, but it's kind of late and I've got holidays starting, so I'll probably do that video once I get back. Yeah, I'll do that. I hope you enjoyed this one either way.